And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Houston Astros going up against the New York Mets. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
And now, please welcome your New York Mets.
Just about set to go now. Showing the slab in today's game, Kodai Senga.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's the veteran second baseman, Jose Altuve. A little bit high, maybe. And we're underway here this afternoon. That's in there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Altuve has a lot of history with the Astros. In fact, he's played so many seasons in Houston that he's the only player to be named an All-Star in both leagues while playing.
And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Batting second, third baseman.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Paredes getting ready to hit. Runner at second, nobody out. Next offering way off the plate. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting third.
Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. Altuve, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Soto makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Batting fourth.
Now we check out the Astros lineup. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
Christian Walker in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Got him swinging. The runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Back here in Queens. And today on the hill, Framber Valdez. What's the scouting report on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is
Leading
huge.
off for the
Hitters,
Mets,
they have a hard time
shortstop,
staying back.
Bottom of the
Francisco
first, and
Lindor.
stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. The shortstop takes the ball. Lindor, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Little chopper rolls foul. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's one down. Let's take a look at our
Batting
lineup.
second,
See, this
fielder,
righty-heavy lineup must be
Juan
licking their chops with a
Soto.
lefty on the mound.
Well, to me, Boog, it shows the managers trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Juan Soto stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. One out, base is empty. One now. Way out front for strike two.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Got it. And 2 away now.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike
Batting
situation,
third,
it's just
third
become such a
baseman,
problem for hitters in
Mark
more
Vientos.
recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Next offering is downstairs. Hit hard on the ground to short. Handles, throws to first, and the Mets go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets. We played an inning, no score. Back here at Citi
Leadoff for
Field,
Houston,
and here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Senga back to work. That one fouled off. Cut on and miss, struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
Batting sixth, shortstop,
And
Jeremy
stepping in for the
Pena.
Astros, Jeremy Pena. First offering misses badly for ball one. That one drifts inside. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Boog, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Second inning here, no score. Fouls one off, 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 2-2 on the way. And a foul ball. He stays alive. One down, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah,
Left
he's really
fielder,
settling in and
McCormick.
getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
2 down, base is empty. So next up for Houston, Chas McCormick. Strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Two outs, base is empty. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the second. Nothing doing there for Houston. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes. Come on, polar bear. Well, Boog, it didn't take very long for Alonso to set the home run record here at Citi Field. He passed Lucas Duda for the top spot in June of 2023.
That's inside.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's down and away.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Kicks and deals. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass. And that's their first base runner of the game.
I don't think you really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Ball one there. Alonso aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's even up.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Starling Marte up to hit. And that's a strike. now it's even up. Runner takes off. Fouled off down the right side. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch.
Batting seventh.
Clearly he had him fooled.
Center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. First pitch misses. Curveball drops in for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Two outs. Swung on, belted. Back there. And out of here. That's worth the price of admission. And they add a pair. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the fresh shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Francisco Alvarez in the box now. No balls and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hard hit left side. Slings to first. 3rd out. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. And it's 2-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Ben Gamble.
Right fielder, Ben Gamble.
Out towards left center. Taylor ranging after it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And next to hit for Houston, Jake Myers. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Line to left, and it stays fair.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots, or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Altuve.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jose Altuve. Runner on the go. Pitch is high and safe. It's a stolen base. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-0.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Man at second. That one is absolutely belted. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner from second crosses the plate, and they trail by one.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
One out. Runner at second. And stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And another ball. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That misses the zone, and it's 3-0.
3 balls, no strike.
And there's the automatic. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Flied to right his first time. There's a swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Late swing, foul to the left. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
1 ball, 2
in
strikes.
the dirt. Man on second, 2 down. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Up the middle, Acuna. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Luis Angel Acuna. And a curve is down and in. Just missed.
2-0.
outside. 3-1. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Shortstop.
Here's Francisco Lindor. He popped out his first time. To first, and they've got him picked off. To second, and he's out.
That's an out.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan Soto.
2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Going back. Hauls it in on the warning track. Back here in Queens, and now it's Christian Walker.
Christian Walker.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
1-1's the count.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Soto makes the grab, one away.
Up next for the Astros,
Yainer Diaz
Yainer
will hit
Diaz.
next. Struck out swinging his first time. Diaz measures 6 feet even, 195 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And
Ball
another
2.
ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Close, but called a ball. 3-1.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Next offering is fouled back. That one ripped left field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
1 out, runner at second. And now, Jeremy Pena caught looking his first time up. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one is back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Chas McCormick.
Now the left fielder, Chas McCormick, went down on strikes his first time through. And fouled off. Diaz on third with 2 out. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Next pitch is outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one down the line, and he can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. One left for Houston, and our score remains 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Mark Vientos.
That's in there. That's strike one.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Now batting.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's Pete Alonso. He reached out a walk his first time. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner stops at second. And the first two reach to start the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Brandon
First and second,
Nimmo.
no outs. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Just missed. First and second, no outs. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Good late movement on that sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top.
That misses, and it's 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one not close, and it's 3-2. To third, Paredes. Over to Altuve. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play.
Now
That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that is downstairs. 1-0. Chopped left side. And foul ball.
Ball, that's low.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2-2 is down.
Pitch misses, and it's 3-2. Tyrone Taylor would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Swing and a ground ball. Altuve slings to first. Marte retired. Out number 3. Mets leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here at Citi
Leading off
Field.
for the
New inning
Astros,
getting
right
started.
fielder,
Now it's the
Ben
right
Gamel.
fielder, Ben Gamel. Senga back to work. There's the strike.
Well, these Astros finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count.
Now
Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
So next up for Houston, Jake Myers. Singled and scored his first time. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And that is cut on and missed. And that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Fastball is
that ball went out.
outside. Man at first, one away. Base hit into right center. To second for one, and it's over his head.
Having himself a really nice game at the
Now
plate.
batting
I don't know
third
how he's
baseman,
able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
First and second, one out. Isaac Paredes now at the plate, and that one fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Runners at first and second with one gone, and we're at the top of the 5th. Just
that's a ball.
missed. To the left side, but it is well foul. He goes down looking.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Now it's the DH, Yordan Alvarez. Sliced hard but foul. Two on, 2 outs. And that's outside. And the count even 1-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jose Buto getting ready to go. Minter, the lefty, warming up as well. 2 outs.
Ball 2.
Squirts away a little bit.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Nice job behind the plate there. The 2-1. Next offering misses down and away.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
The 3-1. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, that sets up a really big at-bat in this
Now batting,
game.
first
These are the
baseman,
moments when
Christian
everyone in the
Walker.
stadium gets really locked in.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Kodai Senga won't go any further. Gave him a good effort as he exits with a lead. And we'll have a new pitcher when we come back.
Now pitching for the New
Daniel
York Mets.
Nunez will take over
Number
here.
72.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. 0 for 2 in this one.
Ball.
Skips in, and
Ball one, no
excellent
strike.
work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. The 1-0. Check swing, called strike. Check swing, and he went 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gamble on third. Altuve on second. Alvarez on at first with 2 down. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And we're back. John
Leading
Shabby with
off
my
for
buddy
the
Chris
Mets,
Singleton. And
center
set to get us
fielder,
started. Bottom 5. Tyrone Taylor. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And another ball. That one misses, and it's 3-0. And that drops in for a strike. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Now batting.
Now the catcher up to hit, Francisco Alvarez. Grounded out his first time. Just missed.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Myers on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna.
Stepping in, Luis Angel Acuna. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Now snap throw to first.
He's safe.
And he's back in safely. And there's a foul ball.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And there's a ball.
1 ball, one strike.
Right side. Into the outfield. Base hit. The throw to third. The tag out.
Well, it's always a risk when you're pushing for third like that. A bang-bang play. He had a chance to make it. Maybe a little better slide around the tag, but a nice job by the defense to cut off that runner.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
Ball one.
In the dirt, but kept close.
Ball one, no
Goes to
strike.
second. Save. And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
Man at second.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball
Oh,
two.
no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Now this is in the air down the line. Gamble sizes this one up. And that is the third out of the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. We're through 5. It's the Mets 2 and the Astros 1. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the catcher comes up to him. Yainer Diaz. That one in the dirt, and that's ball 1. And that skips in the dirt.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Off the base of the wall. The relay to second, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
But when you fall behind in
Now
the count,
batting
you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next to hit for Houston, Jeremy Pena. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. With the tying run at second, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one missed.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
On the ground to third. Vientos whips it to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder Chas McCormick.
Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Tap foul at the plate. That one hit to right. Out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder Ben Gamel.
And stepping in for the Astros, Ben Gamel, 1 for 2. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. swing and a chopper. And that is that. No runs, one hit, a double, no errors, and one man left. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Mets 2 and the Astros 1. Well, we go bottom six. Here's Juan Soto.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And first offering is fouled off.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Gamble makes the grab, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Mark Vientos.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Just off the inside edge.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Inside. And that's ball 2.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
3 balls, no strike.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Draws the walk there.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk,
but
he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
So a man at first. And here is Pete Alonso. A walk, and he's also singled. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Ripped towards third. Paredes tossed to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. So they go quietly there. We're through 6 full. It's the Mets 2 and the Astros 1.
Now pitching for
taking
the New York
over on the
Mets.
mound for the Mets, Jose
Number
Butto.
70.
Well, the best relievers
Jose
love the opportunity to come in and
Butto.
protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well,
Leading off for the
1-run
Astros,
game.
center
Here's the
fielder,
center fielder,
Jake Myers.
Myers. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. That missed by a lot. And that is ball 1.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Looking to get the tying run on base. In there at the knees. And it's 1 and 2. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Now a pop-up on the infield. Alonso sizing this one up. He makes the grab. And that quickly 2 away. Next to hit, Isaac Paredes. 0 for 3 in this one. Flashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Up next for the Astros, the designated hitter,
Here comes the manager out of the
Alvarez.
dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jose Butto departs, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching
The
for
Mets
the
with a
Mets.
new arm on the mound, A.J.
Number
Minter.
33.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Runner at first with 2 away. Air Jordan steps in to take his hacks. Out to short. Lindor zips it across, and they get the out on Alvarez. And the lefty reliever does his job. Just one pitch to get the inning-ending ground out. So the Astros lead one. They're down 2-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Caleb Ort.
Just trying to keep
Now
this one
pitching
close
for
here,
Houston.
and this is where a bullpen
Number
can give their
63.
players a chance to fight back into the
Caleb
game.
Ort.
And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Ort, the tall
Inside,
righty,
ball 1.
33 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Brian Abreu, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Scott also throwing. And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
Next
That's
offering
ball
misses. 2-1. And it's fouled away. Swings and misses, struck him out. Starling Marte
Now batting,
up now for the Mets.
designated hitter, Starling Marte.
Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Ball. That's inside.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a
Ball
ball
2.
evens the count. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Now, a little bit of a questionable call on that fastball right there. It appeared to miss off the
batting,
outside
Mr.
just a little bit,
Fielder,
according to the
Tyrone
electronic strike
Taylor.
zone. But that's the type of location where you kind of have to understand that it's close enough to where you don't want to put the fate of your at-bat in the hands of the umpire. He did, and he got burned.
And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. And he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the 2nd inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Next one
Outside,
just
that's a ball.
misses. And a count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-up. Pena makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Mets go down quickly. They lead it 2-1.
Now pitching
Welcome
for the
back,
Mets.
and a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 8th.
55.
Ryan Stanek.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Leading
Well,
off for Houston,
one-run
first
game.
baseman
Christian Walker digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Hey.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. Outside low, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that one
That's
misses
ball
up
2.
and in. And the count is
2-0.
2-0. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Everything came together perfectly
Up
for him right
next
there.
for the
Fastball
Astros,
pretty much
shortstop,
middle, and that's what you
Jeremy
fall
Pena.
asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
One down, runner at first. And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Off the
And the
plate, ball
first
1.
pitch misses for ball 1. Diaz over at first with 1 away.
Yeah. 1-1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
That's to third. Knocks it down. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Back-to-back singles.
Now
Really
batting,
important at
left
bat
fielder,
coming up now.
Chas McCormick.
Chas McCormick up next for the Astros.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Ball.
In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Action in the Mets bullpen. Edwin Diaz preparing to come on if needed. Garrett, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Fly ball down the line. Brings it in. 2 away down.
Up next for the Astros, right fielder Ben Gamel.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Ryan Stanek gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Danny
Number
Young.
81. Danny Young.
And now the right fielder, Ben Gamel. 1 for 3. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
So the tying run at second. Pitch kicks away from Alvarez. And the runners will move up.
Could be a costly one there. The tying run was already in scoring position, but now that go-ahead run is just a base hit away from scoring. Got to let it go and make some big pitches now.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Where'd that last pitch miss?
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Jake Myers in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one's in there. 3-1. Deep breath, he's ready, and he fires. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that's the 3rd out. 2 left for the Astros, and they trail it here 2-1.
Now pitching for Houston.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll
52.
into the bottom of the 8th. Brian Abreu.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the catcher,
Leading
Francisco
off for the
Alvarez.
Mets, catcher Francisco Alvarez.
He was late there, strike 1.
Well, this is just
0-1's
par
the
for the
count.
course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
And a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Way
1
high
ball,
with that one.
2 strikes.
Now 1-2. And
That's a
downstairs. In the air, right field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Alvarez through second. The relay to third, in there safely.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Don't be
0-1.
surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
And the pitch is outside, ball one. Movement in the bullpen. Ryan King, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. That misses the zone.
1 strike.
2 balls and a strike. And a foul ball. No outs, runner over at third. Got him looking. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Ball.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. The 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Lifted in the air, right center field. And it drops in. In comes some insurance as the runner scores from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Juan Soto now. He swings and fouls one off. Lindor at first, 1 gone. Next pitch is downstairs.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Abreu over to first.
He's good.
Lindor back in there. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
2 consecutive base hits for this team.
Third
Just kept
baseman,
it simple. Played pepper with the
Vientos.
middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
2 on, 1 out. So up next for New York, Mark Vientos. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Two on, 1 out. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a slider misses down and away. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that one missing low. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
And that one fouled off. First and second, 2 down. Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first. This play doesn't cost them. Inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. Last chance coming up here for the Astros.
Now pitching for the Mets, number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Back here in Queens, and now the center fielder, Jake Myers. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Digging in, Jose Altuve. Down and away for ball 1.
He's so solid. Calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
The tying run at the plate. Fought off foul.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
A little bit low. The count now 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit, and he just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
He's 2 outs away. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. Right down to shoot, and that's strike 1. With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the 9th. Yeah, that's fouled off. Tying run at the plate. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that's a strikeout looking. And they're down to their last out.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout. And this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
So they're down to their final out. Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. First pitch misses. Myers off of first with 2 away. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And a 2-1 on the way. Swing and a foul out of play.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
This could end it. Lifted to left, and that should do it. Pulls it in, and that's the ball game.
3-1 ball game. Quick game. We were looking for a little bit more. It seemed at points the offenses were going to break out, but a total of 4 runs combined. Really good pitching and defense on both sides. Just a couple of key swings making all the difference.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.